Marker, Jurassic World Dominion review, guys. Let's go. Life finds a way. Action. We're about to talk spoilers, so if you have not already hit that subscribe button, thank you for making us a part of your day. Let's talk spoilers, Angela. The major spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen. The major spoiler, of course, we are going to talk about is who is that girl?
Who is Macy Lockwood?
Lockwood, yeah. They write into this character in here that really comes in and just really relies on the last film. And we see her, we see the daughter in it, and we didn't fully explain because she's the girl that pressed the button that released the whole Fallen Kingdom. That movie just made me mad, and I was just like, what? What are y'all doing? Like, how are they gonna live? But she's essentially, I guess, a clone, I guess, in a sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Essentially, she is. She's a clone of, I think, Charlotte Lockwood.
Yeah, Charlotte Lockwood, yeah.
The daughter of Benjamin Lockwood, which is John Hammond's partner.
Which they did write in the last movie.
So it's very, if you don't remember, because it took us a while to remember,
yeah,
it doesn't explain that.
Yeah.
So you do have to brush up on some of the previous movies to understand it fully.
Yeah.
Another thing I really was unclear was a lot of the new characters, what they added to the film. So we have a couple new characters in like you say, in the opening scenes with Claire or Bryce Dallas Howard, how she's saving the dinosaurs, and we see them, but we don't see them again, maybe once, and that's it. So for me, it's a lot of these new characters that are introduced don't really mean anything.
And a lot of this pointless action sequences, I effing hate it. I'm sorry, Universal, but guys, what the hell? You're doing it with Fast and Furious. I mean, these movies are going to make money, right? This movie's going to make money, no doubt. But where is the creativity here? It just makes me so mad. I never would have thought to see pointless dinosaur eating or pointless dinosaur action sequences.
I mean, some of them are cool, but for me, the zinger the whammy actually was that most of it is shown in the trailers.
Yes.
So if you've seen all the trailers,
it's in the you'll
know
all of it.
What to expect, when to expect. You'll see it all. The really cool action sequences, cool moments of the film are shown in the trailers, which that's, again, always a downfall for me because I'm watching it, I remember it, and it's not as effective. Yeah. The whole, I forgot the city, but when they're basically in the middle of a bust.
Yeah. Oh.
And, Chris Pratt's character is trying to outrun these raptors, these specially trained raptors. Now, don't get me wrong, that aspect's really cool. How it's gonna happen. People are gonna weaponize that.
Yeah, true.
But again, the characters transporting these are supposed to be big bad characters. The lady,
it just didn't make it all this was just. Again, it could have just been her lines, but it was just poorly executed. It really was. The whole story, so many loopholes in this movie just annoyed the hell out of me. I was just like, wow. They're really going to do that. Wow. Again, I don't mind a little bit of loopholes. That's fine. It's a movie, right? I'll be honest. It's a movie. Why are you taking it so seriously? I get it. It's a movie. Okay. But when it keeps going, when it keeps doing it over and over on a movie that you love, that you cherish when you were a kid, tell me you wouldn't do that. I mean, just come on.
So, I mean, that was the whole thing for me. That was my main gripe was I saw everything coming before it came. Yeah. And it was disappointing. And I wanted to love, like you say, all the action sequences. I didn't. And could a good chunk of the movie been cut out? Sure. Absolutely.
Definitely. I probably could have taken away 30 to 45 minutes of this movie, to be honest. And it sucks me. You know what? It gets me more mad because it sucks for me saying that as a Jurassic Park fan who grew up and wanted to be a dinosaur when he was a little kid and who just, it really sucks the core out of me because I'm just like, wow, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe Universal really took this franchise very lightly. You could have done a lot of creativity here. You could have really capitalized on it. And really, again, I say Beta, the baby blue from moviegoers who have not seen the movie, which you probably have by watching this. But if you have not seen the movie, it's the baby blue that we'll call it baby blue. which is the baby of it, and it's just like it doesn't make any sense why they would not put more of her in the movie.
And also,
or him, or her.
The one thing that did make me kind of mad, the one character that was brought back, Owen's partner in training the Raptors, they didn't. It was pointless because they didn't expand on him. Nope. You know, they brought all these other cool OG characters. Brought him in. Brought him in quickly.
Let's put you in there real quick.
For me, it's either leave him out or just make him a bigger role. Yeah, I liked him. I liked his character. I wanted to see more of him, and it was such a shame that they brought him back for such a small amount of time.
I really thought he was going to go with them to the very end. I really thought, and I was just like, oh, maybe he'll fly, or maybe he'll do something. He'll be like, oh, I'm the
just back up.
Yeah. Speaking of that, they introduced us to a new character in here, which she plays Kayla Watts, and she it's a new character in here. They really write in here Kayla, and she's a pilot, and
I liked her.
I liked her character.
I liked her a lot.
I just didn't like the way they introduced her.
Exactly.
It was very unnatural.
Her, well, for me, it wasn't the introduction. It was her character development. Like, it was... Wasn't there. She's supposed to be this, like, uncaring... She just does her own thing, goes her own beat, just surviving. And then she just takes a sudden heart to Macy's character because she sees her kind of get taken by... this company, this tech company. So for me, that was a little unnatural, but I loved her character. She was funny. She was great. She was badass. Loved her. But again, disappointed with the...
Very disappointing.
Oh, like from the previous film, the Jurassic World, the first one, Chris Pratt's partner in training. Wanted to see more of him. So sad I didn't. Another thing too, when we mentioned before, BD Wong, they brought him back.
Yeah. We knew that was coming, though.
Yes, we knew he was coming. I did not like how he was explaining...
They didn't explain any of it.
What he did.
The bios.
So the main issue was these locusts that were going to wipe out our global food chain.
Yeah.
And he had his...
I believe,
just the whole global food chain. And... he had a solution, but they didn't explain exactly.
They didn't explain anything. And then they explained. They were trying
but they don't.
They were trying to put it intact to where, like, what's her name? Sorry, Macy Lockhart.
Macy Lockhart.
Macy Lockhart.
Like Lockwood.
Lockwood. I'm sorry. Lockwood is the main key of it all.
And Baby Blue.
And Baby Blue for some reason. Beta.
So they explain it, but not.
They don't. It doesn't make any sense.
At least not to me.
What is going on here?
At least not to me. And it's a whole background. You can't completely explain the whole genetics part of it. Yeah. But that was it bothered me a little bit.
It just didn't make any sense. I was just like, wow, you're really going to do that? You're really going to confuse people? Because again, though, I mean, I was asking the other critics, they're just like, I don't know. Like, it didn't make any sense. I was just like, wow, come on, Universal. But
again, even the creation of these locusts was...
They didn't explain it.
Corporate greed, which I liked. I kind of like that.
Yeah. But they didn't touch up on it. If they would have touched up on it more, there would have been more of the character in there. I would have been like, that makes sense. Corporate greed, monopoly, our systems fall. That would have made sense. That really would have. That would have been a better story.
I liked, circling back to the OG, how Laura Dern's character was investigative. Girl, she was going to take them down. So I loved her again. I loved her character. I loved all of them. And
so
I liked. I liked that they touched on the little romance between Alan Grant and her. And it was so sweet. I was like, oh, the feels. Because, we saw it in the first one. We know it didn't happen in the second one. And then, so on and so forth. Yeah. But I liked seeing them together.
That was awesome.
I liked
that. Was really good. I loved it. And also, they did a lot. They relied a lot on the OG nostalgia. We get a lot of Jeff Goldblum doing the flame thing, which was kind of... I don't know if that was... obviously, that was meant to be like a certain case, right? That was meant to be like a certain way and everything. They did that on purpose. But at the same time, though, it's like it's been done... Same thing with Laura Dern. Whenever she was going up, she did the glasses thing where she freaks out. That's from the OG. Like a lot of these scenes where they were just using it again. And we're rewatching it. We're using it again when they're older. Which okay, I get it. That was fine. But at the same time, though, it's like, where are you going with this story? But yeah, I'll say that. But
I gotta admit, some of the dinosaur fight scenes were recycled.
Very recycled.
And it's not so much in a nostalgic way for me. It's just recycled, like...
annoying way.
Yeah. So,
I didn't see that last movie.
I will admit, some of the new creatures we saw were pretty cool.
They were good.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Especially the one with the feathers.
Yeah. Trippy. Scary.
But it was nice to see... some of the OG ones, like the Finn one, and it was cool. Now, again, could that nostalgia have been done better? Absolutely.
Definitely.
Was it disappointing? Yeah. Some not.
Definitely. But any more final thoughts, Angela?
I would say I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. It was entertaining.
Yep.
Could it have been better? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think everyone out there is going to like it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even if you have your own different views on, what should have happened, what should not. If you love the action, if you didn't, hated it. I just think overall a lot of people are going to like this film.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think the average moviegoer is really going to enjoy this movie. But again, though, this is just our nitpicking because we love this franchise and we're going to the nerdy and the geek aspect of it. And so again, though, this is a franchise that I grew up with loving, and I thought the dinosaurs were too much CGI. I thought it was. I really miss.
I'll disagree with you.
I really miss the Steven Spielberg way, which is like the head being real, and then everything else, of course. Back then they didn't have CGI, but the head being real and everything. I miss that because it really just made it more real. Again, you can tell it's a little bit more CGI, and I feel like it was like. I don't know. I just felt like they weren't edited right. Again, that's just my perspective. Not Beta. Everyone else but Beta was good. I just
Blue
feel
looked pretty good too.
Yeah, Beta was great.
I think Blue looked good too. I think I didn't have a problem with the dinosaur CGI. I didn't.
Yeah.
I liked the creativity with the new dinosaurs we saw. I think for me, editing wise on the dinosaurs, it was nice. Yeah. It was done very well. Now, maybe it would have looked different if it was, like you say, real, like how it used to be done, like the first 90s films.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah. I just had a problem with it, a little bit too much CGI for me. But yeah. All right, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for talking movies with us. Put on comments down below. Did you love this movie? Tell us why. Prove us wrong. Or did you hated it and not like it at all whatsoever? Where you just like, they're just trying to make money. Put on comments down below because, we get that too, guys. All right. Thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you for making us a part of your day. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan 680.